Tonight, we continue looking into data showing Ohio ranks in the top 10 when it comes to the number of officer deaths. And tonight, we continue our conversation with a Toledo woman whose son died in the line of duty. Silver Barker spoke with Anthony Diaz's mom. Silver, what opportunities does she see for TPD to keep its officers safe?
Yeah, emotions are still raw for Gina Long, who lost her son on three years ago, on the 4th of July. But she says there are a couple things from a mother's perspective that can improve safety on the streets.
Chief Carl said, "What can I do for you right now?" And I said, "Why was my son alone?" And he immediately called two-man crews.
Two-man crews, a safety tactic requiring 2 police officers to a squad car. It was implemented by the Toledo Police Department after the deaths of officers Anthony Diaz and Brandon Stalker, who were killed in the line of duty within 6 months of each other about 3 years ago. While it is not required anymore now, new officers can still choose to be in a 2-man crew. Diaz's mother, Gina Long, says she believes the 2-man crews should continue.
I do think two-man crews is important, especially on that night shift. I do think a lot of horrible things happen at night that shouldn't be happening.
But she knows it's hard.
I think the problem with thinking that two-man crews is possible, there's not enough officers, there's not enough people signing up to do this scary, courageous, job, being human in a uniform with a little vest to, protect you. There's just not enough.
After seeing some of the things Diaz had to do at work, Long says she always worried about her son and his safety as he would patrol the city at night alone and send her videos.
Those hours are so scary, so scary. I had to tell him, son, you cannot send those to me. They literally make my stomach hurt.
She says she would like to see more from the community to help keep officers safe, like create and maintain a safe space for people to gather rather than 100 people in a parking lot that may lead to problems.
There's so much to do with the community, and we can do better. I know Toledo can do better. It's sad, the world is sad, and these officers, I think each and every one of them are human and they're doing the best they can.
Earlier mentioned, just to reiterate again, Officer Anthony Diaz died in 2020 and Officer Brandon Stalker died in 2021. Now, Long says before her son's death in 2020, he was contemplating moving outside of the city where he thought he'd be safer. In the Satellite Center, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.